But if anyone else has actually watched this or played this game before, let me know. Like, we can share in the nostalgic glory. Because I loved this game. Actually, there is one thing I do want to check. I don't know if we can do it. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, in that case, in we go. A book was found in some old ruins. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. A world with 2 moons illuminating the sky. The many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is a true story... Do you believe in the story woven in the book? This translation is a little rough at times. Maybe it's a fantasy that only existed in a boy's heart. Let me tell you this story this ancient book tells of. A magical and magnificent fairy tale. And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is... Insert character name now. And it didn't delete the D because I'm an idiot. There we go. Hey, there you are. Let me know how the volume is once I get actually into stuff. The Dark Shrine. Man, look at these crisp graphics. Top of the line, early release PlayStation 2 era. Hopefully the chat boxes won't get too blocked by my placement of my thing. This game doesn't have, like, the standard subtitles where they're down at the bottom. It uses little bubbles. So it's really hard to try to actually predict where they'll be. Not sure we can get away with that much butt cleavage on Twitch. Yeah, I knew some would. If it wasn't a cutscene, I could read it, but it goes by at its own pace. I can't actually stop it. I love that everybody else looks very fantasy, and then there's just this guy in a military uniform that looks completely out of place. It's wonderful. This game is so weird. I'm sure the guy in the military unit only plans to do good things with the power of a genie. I love how Dragon Ball about the genie and stuff are in this game. They look straight out of something like Dragon Ball would have. Well, is that right? Whatever, fine. Oh, then there's 4. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Hi, how are you today? Axel, it's already started. Come on, let's go. She repeated herself, okay. So yeah, I told you you should have a parade. What is this? Party? There's the hat. Gotta have a hat if you're gonna look like it'd be a Link knockoff. I like that he wears a poncho though. It does give him some unique character, just having a poncho. Yep. Oh, this game was blatantly, like, it was made to compete with Zelda. But it was made to do so in a very different way. Like, it's not just... It's not an adventure puzzle game. There's a lot more elements to it than... Because Level 5 wanted to do something more than just a knockoff. It's easy to make a Zelda knockoff. It's hard to make a Zelda knockoff that does new things and is different. And that's what this game managed to do. And then there's a genie. It's Majin Buu, I mean, the Dark Genie! Foot lasers. Oh, these blur effects, oof. He's going so fast. Everything's on fire! No, my girlfriend. Belly button laser, yes, exactly. I mean, look at this thing. This thing is straight up DBZ. Or Dragon Ball, rather, more so. But yeah. That genie is so Dragon Ball. I love this game, for how cheesy it is. It's the old, mysterious old man that appears out of nowhere. He's the Fairy King. I am the entity that unites all of nature's spirits. Really doesn't look much like a fairy. Listen, well, young one, something bad has happened. No way, man. You don't say that something bad happened? Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy the entire world. You saw it, your own village being destroyed right before your eyes, like 5 seconds ago, remember that? Wasn't it horrible? I'll make you remember it. Not just your village, in a flash, many villages and towns were destroyed. In one night, half of your world has been annihilated. Vietnam flashbacks. It must be the men from the East that performed the resurrection ceremony. Of course it's the East. Do you believe in fairies? Exactly. Probably thinking to use its black demon powers for war without realizing how frightening it is. It is darkness, pure darkness itself. Long ago this so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is that great. The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Yeah, it's no problem. Give it a few decades, it'll take out the whole world. Young man, I see that you have strong will. That could withstand the evil power, and also a clear-cut heart. You might be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I decided to stake our entire fate on you, some random hick from a backwoods village. Let me bless you with power. Whoa! I got a weird glove now. Yeah, surprise, that's called Amelia. It's stone with magical power. Yeah, I totally made that name up, it's fine. Oh, don't look that way, boy. I'll explain now. It might get too bright for your eyes for a moment. So much warning. Hey, welcome back to your village. It's fucked. Do you know where this is? This is no simple empty lot. This was your village. But do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. You see, just before the village was destroyed by that genie, I saved the buildings and people by sealing them into spheres called Atla. Of course, I didn't actually just leave them laying around, I just threw them in the dungeon, because, you know, what else would I do with them? Now you have to go down through the dungeon and get them back. Yeah, but the genie probably thinks everything's destroyed, so go around and restore the world before it realizes what happened. It won't just destroy it again or anything. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create an even better world than before. Ooh. You don't seem to understand anything I'm saying. He waits this long to figure out. Do you speak fairy? Oh, well. I'll give you another lesson real fast at law. So long. Flowers. Add a smile for some reason now that you're in your destroyed village at place. First go to the village chief's house, which is mysteriously and completely left standing while the genie blew up everything else. Before we do anything, we're gonna save right here, because I do not want to go through all that again. Ooh! That was a little bit of a sound lag there. Let's get a hang for these controls now. Yeah, that was an interesting one. When I saved it, it had a bit of a lag. Ah, Axel, you're alive. Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never dreamt this happened. I mean, why would you dream that an evil, fat genie monster would come and blow up your village? One day, our village is gone. Can you believe this, Axel? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? I'll just state my job, just in case you forgot, because you just met me for the first time. But we definitely know each other. You can tell I'm the mayor because I'm old, and I smoke a pipe. I guess the only thing we can do is get help from the guardian of Norun village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us for sure. I have a favor to ask, Axel. Go to the Divine Beast Cave! These words are important because they're blinking. And tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards your right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. This is the cave key. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't worry, I just stuck my hands inside your bag that you're not wearing, so it must be just your pockets. Don't worry about that. I didn't feel anything else. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. I'll get you some more supplies. Good luck. I'll just check your closet while I'm here. A spiky bug's coming out. Yay, some fishing lore. And yes, there is fishing in this game. It's a game made in the vein of Harvest Moon at times. There has to be fishing. And here's the cheapy thing you can do when you're in the towns. You can just bloop and zoop. Forget traveling across the whole town. Oh yeah, we force you to use Square to use the menu that has a bunch of all your items in it, even though we know there's only one item that opens this door, so and you just got it. So contextually, we just feel like we have to make you use a menu for no reason. Time to learn how to fight things. I'm here. It's for real this time, Axel. From here on, you will be put to the true test. First, conquer this wretched Divine Beast Cave and find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. First, to advance to the next floor, you can dungeon acquire a gate key for the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon has a different gate key for the Divine Beast Cave. Dran's crest will be the gate key. The gate key is almost always carried by a monster in the dungeon. You must defeat the monster to acquire the gate key. Since you can't tell which monster has the key, you just have to defeat them all one by one. Next, I'll tell you about how to return to the ground level, rather than advancing to the floor below. To return to the ground level, mind connect with me. In other words, speak with your mind. I love this little diagram. It's so cheap. Oh, but that's just it, Anchor. This game is a little more depth than that. You can't just spam the button because your weapons actually have durability and they will break, so you have to be careful. When you do this, I will transfer you back to the ground level. Just select Leave Dungeon from the main menu. But be aware, if there are monsters left on the floor, the Mind Connect won't work. It'll be blocked by their evil energies. In such cases, use the item Escape Powder to get out on your own. The Northern Village Chief has lots of it, so be sure to get it before you go. I love how he just has... Maybe that's how he survived. He has a whole buttload of escape powder. You can also mind connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floor of a dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can then start at the next new level, so you don't have to worry about losing progress. Next, it's on to weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable. The more you use a weapon, the more it wears, and it finally breaks. Broken weapons will disappear. To prevent weapons from breaking, use the item Repair Powder. It will restore their weapon HP. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs the monsters and thus becomes stronger. It's said that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change to a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Yeah, that's the big thing, but weapons actually evolve in this game to get stronger. Oh, I cast a special spell on the dagger you have on you so it'll never disappear. But all the new weapons you will get during the quest will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. Finally, the important stuff, the Sphere, Atla, where I protected and sealed the fragments of the world. If you see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it. You can absorb the contents of the Atla into the Atomilamilia by touching it. When you return to the surface, you will be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. Oops, today's lesson ran a little long. That's it for now, the lecture today. Now, Axel, show me your true ability on this quest. I love how he always had that dumb look on his face whenever this guy appears. It's just like, One thing I hate about in this game's controls is that the context key to interact with things and the attack key are the same. God, the freaking camera is so bad. Oh yeah, these are useful. Later on you can use these to, like, jump from level to level really fast. But right now they can't be used. Oh, there's a door over here. Yeah. Bats with their poison. Like, I can turn the camera, but it's really clunky. I need to rush back to the water. That'll heal me. I'm dying. In the first dungeon because of poison. Ah, there we go. I'm still poisoned, though. One of the other big things that's different about this game than a lot of them is that you can't just stay in the dungeon forever. You see those little water droplets? Those actually run out over time. And if you run out of water, you'll pass out. God, this poison lasts forever. guess I have to go back the other way. I forgot I need a bone key. I thought there was another door in here. So, other way we go. This is a very different layout than I remember when I played last time. I tried it out to make sure this would work, and it was very differently laid out. Oh, here's the path down to the next floor. Hey, there's the bone key. And there's the way out. Yeah, this is the little Atla things they were talking about. See, the first one goes into my hat, and now I have some trees that I can place on the map. So it's got like a city build element to it, where you collect pieces of the villages and rebuild them. And there's actually an interesting element to that, with like, because it'll actually people will be like, I need a road in front of my house, and then you'll have to place a piece of road there to make them happy to get quests, and they give you different items. And now, of course, in true Zelda fashion, get the beeping when your weapon HP gets low. Yeah, you can like expand when you level up and stuff. You can gain more water points and more HP and everything else. Like, so there is a really good progression to this game. I don't feel like using an antidote this quickly, but there's so many monsters still. But yeah, generally weapon HP is 1 per hit, unless there's certain monsters that take more. Like, stronger monsters will actually take multiple points of weapon HP because they're, like, tough. Especially armored ones. Age. Now that my dagger's at 0, like, this weapon won't break, but it definitely does a lot less damage when it's broken. You can even see it visually. This is tedious. Gold. The dagger kind of becomes a very important element sometimes because, like, even when, no matter what other weapons you have, it's useful because you can always change to it when your other weapons are almost broken. So it's something you have to keep for the most of the game, because it's just useful. If you don't, you'll regret it. Hey, I got the map, so now I know that there's one more monster in that last room. For the sake of experience and money, I'm gonna go kill it, because I need the stuff. One thing I will say, like, this game, the music gets repetitive sometimes because of the dungeons, but some of the later dungeons have really good music. This one's pretty generic. But later on, they do get some really good music in here. Still got hit. At least it didn't poison me this time. Yeah, I forgot that was even a thing. I accidentally just did a charge attack. There's a thing where if you hold the button, it'll charge up. You can do a special, like, jump attack. It's pretty bad with the dagger because it has low reach, but once you get some of the bigger weapons, it's actually pretty nice. I'm done. Let's leave. Go back to town, get some more items, put some places in place. Here he comes, he's gonna appear, he's a fairy. Freaking fairy. Ha ha ha! Seems like you've finally come back with some Adla. Very well then, I shall teach you as I promised. The pieces sealed inside Adla are released by touching the Adla with your left hand, where the power of Atamelila resides. I still can't say that properly. Buildings and people that were sucked into the Atamelia will be restored to their original form once you bring them back to the ground level, where you can arrange them as you wish. By going back and forth between the dungeon and ground level, you can restore the Earth to its original form. That's your mission as the one who was granted the power of that Amelia. Now let us move on. This may be a bit technical. If you wanted to place the buildings, etc., press the select button while walking and go to edit mode. Press the select button again to return to walking mode. In edit mode, you can reassemble buildings that have fallen apart, and place them all on the ground. Seeing is believing. Try it yourself. Must be faster than listening to my lecture. Oh yes, and if you ever forget the things I teach you, use this. Hey, it's the help menu. It's a guide for using the Amelia and other things. I wrote it for beginners like you. Manual can be selected from the main menu. Read it very carefully. Well, that was very meta of me to say. Okay, I leave the world's reconstruction to you. I'll be watching. Ha ha ha, so long. This guy's creepy. Oh, did I get Macho? Yeah, I did. Cool. I can put him in. There we go. We'll just put these here for now. I wonder if it's going to happen every time I save. Nope, just the first time. So it was just because I was creating new data. It must be. Now I can go and talk to this guy. Macho! What a perfect name for this dude, look at him. Ah, Axel, I missed you, man. Your smile really brightens my day. If you see my big bro, tell him you didn't see me, okay? I'm counting on you. Fighting is what a man should live for. It's a basic fact of life, right? That you should ask my big bro. Look, don't forget to expand my room. And the barbell, put that outside. So yeah, when you go to people's houses, you have to like talk to them and figure out how they want their like what they want in their house, and then it'll show you on that menu what parts you can put into their houses when you go back up here. Like, see now, when you go to his house, it now has the dumbbell and an expansion slot, which I don't have either of. Right now I have a ladder, a lamp, and a fence. Which, who knows, that might be one of these two, but I have to talk to his brother to find out those ones, which I don't have yet. Honestly, oh, back into the dungeon. And this does have a day-night cycle, so I don't want to waste too much time out just wandering around. Okay, so I did get everything on the first floor. Good, so I can go straight to the second. It's a cat. I spooked it. I wonder if this cat will somehow be plot relevant. Oh, I'm thirsty. I need a drink. I'm poisoned again. I should have gone to talk to the mayor, I forgot. The magical crystal reveals where everything's out on the map, even if you don't have the map. You can kinda get like an idea of where things are laid out because of it. Whoa! That's creepy. I think I'm gonna head back out and go talk to the mayor because I need that. Oh wait, I can just eat food, there we go. Oh, I got the crust to go to the next floor. And there's the map. Huh. Oh, there's a water pool over here, so I can go heal in that, so I don't need to go back. Convenient! Beeping! Yes, isn't it great? Yeah, the weapon HP system leaves a lot to be desired early on, but it's not so bad once you get going, because some of the weapons you get later are really strong. Have a whole ton, like hundreds of HP. Bats are the worst, honestly. I need to get back to the water pool. Yeah, explosive nuts. Yeah, holy water, bomb nuts. Freaking bats, man. Oh, there's the barbell. Now we can get out of here before I die from poison. I got Old Gaffer. I don't have a store yet, and it looks like I got a bunch of other stuff for him too. Supplies, the sign. I gotta find the brother. He must be outside. Oh, there's Camacho. Thank you, Axel. Say, what happened on the day of the festival anyway? I remember a light flash from the sky, and the house disappeared. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Fence and a lamp. Good stuff. And there, house done. I get an event. Hey! Whoa, Axel, you done it! Thanks to you, our house is back to normal again. Here, this is for you. Keep it. Stonebreaker acquired. Oh yeah, these are gems and stuff you use to power up your weapons and armor. Hey, that's mine. Hey bro, what do you think you're doing? Like I always tell you, what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine. That's how things between big brothers and little brothers should be. Can you attest to that, Verdon? I can't take this anymore, bro. We're gonna settle this with a battle. Oh, really? Ready when you are. And then they just go in there. They close the door. I don't know if this is a battle, and I don't think they're actually brothers. I don't know how I'm supposed to get more shit from him, he just keeps talking. I like how he's just got one of these old bathtubs up here, but it's like a boat. And he lives inside of what basically looks like a boat. Okay, so just by talking to him, he gives me more bread and water. That's good. Back we go. I didn't kick shit. I just said I don't think they're actually brothers. Ooh, third floor only has 5 pieces. Oh boy. More time to talk to old man. I'm back, exciting, eh? Don't give me that look, this is for your benefit. I love how, like, self-aware the tutorial shit guy is. He's just like, I know. Now, here's the intermediate course. I will repeat myself, so listen carefully. First is the lock-on. You already knew that pressing the O button locks onto monsters. Red target frame will appear around an enemy for as long as they're locked on. However, you may not have known that L1 and R1 buttons function changed the lock-on. Pressing them during lock-on switches the target. Pressing the L1 button repeatedly cycles through all of the enemies in your field of view. Next, pressing the R1 button activates your guard. Guarding allows you to defend against enemy attacks. Don't forget the guard function, it will save you in the heat of battle. Changing attribute. Also, did you know about the attribute change function for your weapons? This changes weapons' elemental types. There are 5 attributes: fire, ice, thunder, wind, and holy. Many monsters are vulnerable to a specific attribute. I love how there's no dark attribute because you're the good guy, you can't use that. To change your weapon's attribute, use that attribute to a customize command in the weapons menu and change it there. Of course, you cannot activate an attribute unless that weapon has points to that attribute. What do you think? Easy, huh? Don't you want to try your noodles fry your noodles? So that's enough to this matter. Good luck to you, boy. See you soon. Yes, the 5th element. Holy. So yeah, this weapon is a wind attribute weapon. I can... See, these will let me... I can customize them, but I don't think I can take them back out, so I'm not going to do that. I like how I could just lock on through him through the wall. Oof. And he knocks me off on my ass anyway. Frickin' statue monster. You know, I'm just gonna leave you there. And I've got poisoned even more guarding. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. Just roll under him. I'm pretty sure there is actually one of the characters that gets a dodge instead of a guard, but not this guy. He's too much of a basic bitch. Uh-oh. Hi, is everybody happy? A present from the Happy Clown. Choose whichever you like. Choose the small box. It's a baton. I got a buck. Damn it, game. Why are there so many rocky monsters? Ree. and literally drops nothing. Yeah, being pumped with stamina is insanely powerful, but it's a short duration thing. This game does have mimics as well. They just don't show up early in. Alright. Did I find the crust? No, one of these monsters has it, and I have a broken dagger and a whole bunch of nothing. Well, now that I've got two of them, I might as well put one of them on here. I can't upgrade it right now because it's broken. Hey, Sarah. This game is quite old. I love this game, though. It's not perfect. No RPG is, but I definitely like the elements that it brings to the table that are unique to it more than I dislike the parts that are terrible, like the repair powder. How are you doing today? Ah! Frickin' game. The camera is so bad sometimes. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I can't leave. Not normally, so I have to use an escape powder to get out of here because I am not fighting these with a broken dagger. Oh yeah, the camera in this game is not fun. Luckily, there's a lock-on mechanic to slightly make it less awful. Hey, it's the night of the first day. This is the big thing that's unique about this game that I love, is the Georamas mode, where you actually build the village. There, now he got me. Repaired my item and he gave me one extra one. Like, right now there's no store yet, so the mayor will just literally give you stuff every time you come to and talk to him. Hey, some bread. Some tasty water. Yeah, you gotta make sure to look around the houses when you place them, because they'll have little chests sometimes. Beast butter. This is effectively your childhood friend's house, but I don't have anybody to put in it yet, so that's that's all there is to do right now, so let's go back into the dungeon. Plus side is, now that I'm going back in, I think it resets the floor as far as like monsters and stuff, so it could be easy to kill a monster carrying the thing for me this time. I just need more repair powder, that's my big thing. I'm just going to avoid him as much as I can. Like, if I can get through this floor without killing statues, I will. Oh yeah, the difference is madness. But that's just it. Any other weapon would break if I ran it out of HP. The dagger is the only one that never breaks. Weapon management in this game is tedious, but worth. Because you have to make sure your weapons are not going to break. Oh. And yeah, that's the other thing. If you run out of water, you pass out after a certain amount of time from dehydration. Oh, it's locked. Hey, that's what I needed right there. I can get out of here. Down we go! Might as well keep going. Uh-oh. What's this? Welcome back. Skeletons! He's a boss. He's a tough one, Axel. You will have to duel him. Duel is a special form of combat. Control where buttons markers will remove from you. Oh no. I forgot about this. It's literally like DDR style. Yay! Beat a boss, I get 2 chests. And the items that dropped in the floor probably disappeared by now, thanks game. Oh wow, they didn't. Another ooh, an undead buster. And transgressed, so that was this whole floor. Might as well keep going. Oh boy, here again. How's it going? Got the hang of it yet? The floors beneath this one are even tougher. Now to the advanced course, to give you a fair chance against the meaner enemies down below. Are you using your charge attack when fighting enemies? It's not the right button. Okay. I must need some milk. Yeah, I probably do. Totally. Boy, I love looking through them. to the mayor, get some repair powder, repair my item, talk to the mayor again to get some more repair powder. Yeah, I really need this store. Not being able to have more than one repair powder at a time is a huge pain. Where is she? Got a bomb. And there's day two. I'm trying to find the person that I put in this building. I hate that they wander around. You first place them. Fat Lord. Hey Axel, I thought I was finished when I was put inside that weird bubble. Oh yeah, the food from the festival. What happened to it? There should be some left. I mean, of course the big guy is worried about the food from the festival. What else would he be? And of course the box with candies. Can't forget that. Gotta love the old days of games when we could just be casually, like, kind of offensive. See, the later towns are a lot easier because you have the old stores you can go back to, even if you can't find something in the current town. You can just go back to the old towns and get the stores there. So there's no worries about, like, not having items until a certain point. just want one of these easy monsters to drop the item I need. Hey, the bone key. Right? Where's the mundane enemy pit? Alright. It's obnoxious. There's different weapons that swing different ways, but you pretty much only use swords, which is kind of lame. Typical hero thing, you have to use a sword because reasons. Of course, all the statues are in other areas where I don't get the pumped up thing. Yep, these kind of games are like that, though. Blatantly swing exactly the same way, no matter what type of enemy you're fighting. Yay! Now to just tolerate the beeping for the next 5 minutes. Oh, the cat again, right. and thanks to that mimic, my weapon's almost broken already. Beep, 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 beep. These are the reasons I don't play Zelda games. Mimics at every turn in this map. Of course it poisoned me. What the hell? I was gonna say, I swear to God, if this is a mimic. Holy crap, it's a miracle. The game actually gave me what I need. This time, indeed. And now I'm gonna die of thirst. Yeah, because I'm out of water. I can't drink the holy water, which is BS. I guess I'm just gonna go to the next floor if I can. I don't even remember if I found the crest or not. Alright, it just does damage to health constantly. That's fine. Nope, I didn't get the item. Well, I'll just try to kill something, and if I need to leave, I leave. Wow, that's convenient. Honestly, I don't think mimics should be counted towards the monsters that can carry the crest, because you could just ignore the chests. But that's the way it works. Now we're leaving. That's too much. Yeah, I'm just trying to rush through the beginning part because it's so tedious at the beginning, but it gets to be a lot of fun later. And there goes more time. Mom! I got most of the pieces for my house, I just need more people. Nice, taco. I don't fishing pole. Womp womp. Oh wow, it's already been 2 hours? It did not feel like that's been that long. Okay. Go back in one more time. Yep. 1 hour 56 minutes or 58 minutes? 58 minutes. I'm gonna try and at least get the store opened up for this place. The back floor. Oh yeah, that's right, this is where the cards come into place. The limited zones are weird. Yeah, they don't like straight up tell you what you can't do, you just can't do it. And it's a limited zone. My HP's slowly ticking down, isn't it? Yes, it is. I forgot I was thirsty, I could have used it. Whoa! Those are ugly. Just gonna just turn back around now. Yeah, so that would be terrible. You can't turn left. Or limited. Camera locked. No. Camera lock would be instantly like, nope, I'm not doing this, and I'd leave. Guess I'm quitting this game. Get some water. That's the one thing that bothers me, is there's these little springs that fill up your water and HP and stuff, but you can't actually just, like, bring a jug. It's like, come on, guys. But I guess that's the intent, is the little, like, bubbles of water represent the jug that you're carrying around. And these skeletons are not fun for my weapon. Oh, shoot! That hurt. So now I see how to fight that. Oh, they gooed me. Oh, you know what? I'll just cheap and use this. There we go. I got a petite fish. How do you get rid of the goo? Oh my god, it's so annoying. Sarah, help, they gooed all over me. I love how the walk cycle doesn't actually change at all. You're just slower. So you just like run, 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 and nothing's happening. He did. They shot their goo a lot. They're very goo shooty. Yeah, just deal with them that way. There we go. Got everything I needed. Is that a Sanic? That looks like a Sanic. Yes, they gooed me. I apparently have a llama. Good to know. Yay! And there we go. Opened up the item shop. That's the big thing I wanted to accomplish. Thank you for waiting. Thanks to you, I can at least reopen my shop. It's not well stocked yet, but I can give you excellent service. Come visit my shop anytime, Axel. Buy up a bunch of repair powder. Llama. Blah. Important dialogue. I guess it's not a Sanic. It just looks like a Sanic from a distance. Oh yeah, the fat guy's house is done. I gotta go talk to him now. Oh. Well, this is awkward. Hey Axel, I was in the middle of taking a bath. How about you joining me in here? Oh, I see. Thanks to you, I can enjoy a hot bath like this. Let me give you something. Take this for now. I don't think I want anything while you're in the bath. Oh. Oh boy, I've got soap. I'll also give you cheese over there. Only take one piece now. Wow. Toxic. Gives me soap and a piece of cheese for rebuilding his entire house. Thanks, bruh. Oh, sure. Old Gaffers is in town now. You can't give me free stuff anymore. I see how it is. This is toxic place. God, this guy is just like, oh yeah, you don't need me anymore. So now I have to buy water. I think one more delve in and then I'm probably call it. Getting the store set up was the big goal for me for this stream. I wanted to have that set up and ready so it's easier to continue. And the Ep1 only has one bubble on it. I wonder why. Something is about to happen. Who dis? I'm your edgy opponent. Well done making it here. I had a good look at your ability. Oh god. Or maybe it was just the stone on your left arm. No doubt that is the legendary a treasure from the gods that only the worthy can possess. Hard to believe you're worthy of it, but that's not the issue here. Would you be so kind as to hand it over to me? No. I see, so you intend to use that stone to restore the world. A noble goal. But even if you restore the world, the destruction can repeat itself unless you defeat the Dark Genie. Unfortunately, such a task is beyond your abilities. It is a being as powerful enough to destroy the world in an instant. No weapon or man can stand and face it alone. I've come to this place rather this time for that stone. I need that stone more than you, actually. There's a great deal about that stone that you don't comprehend yet. That stone, that stone, that stone. Ugh! Grrr! Oh, hey, pardon me, I do so well sometimes, though, if you would like to head over strong. I have no choice. He's evil now. Oh boy. You cleared it by getting bit, but you slapped across the room. Oh boy, this sound effect. It's the cat. Blood in a kid's game? That's not allowed. This guy, I swear. I will offer you some free information though. You cannot defeat the Dark Genie with just the stone, not yet. If you have even a vague desire to defeat it, you must become stronger. I almost forgot. Here, take this random thing I gave you. I have a gift for you. Have that little one return you the favor. See you soon. Nani? Changing potion. Alright, right. The cat. The cat is fine too. Need a party member? The cat is fine too. Oof. I can't progress any further than this right now in the game. That's right. Oh, this is how they force you to do it. Got my first party member soon. Got my house. Oh good, you came just in time. Look. A little kitty cat wandered in here. Wow, this book is all over me. Axel, let's give this kitty a name, alright? Okay guys, what should I name the cat? I'm leaving it to you, chat! Oof. Dead chat. Anybody got a good cat name? It's a Goyle, just for reference. I don't care if it's memey or stupid. Oh, we've got symbols too. Nobody has any cat name ideas? You know, that's awful. I'm gonna do it if it lets me fit it. I'm gonna run out of letters. I would, but it's not gonna let. I'm not gonna have room. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. XX Milky G XX. Oh god. You did this. That's a good name. God. I am XX Milky GXX. Are you proud of yourself? Alright, time to turn this cat into a cat is fine too. Here we go. Because of course, in this game, each party member has contextual, like... Oh god. I forgot how... like... Oh my god, Verdun! Wansama! It's Wansama! you a wizard? Oh well, never mind. Well, anyways, XX Milky GXX wants to help Master with the adventure. Say yes, say yes. Yes, each party member you get has contextual abilities that help you to traverse maps in their dungeon and beyond. Oh god, it's all over me. Oh, is that a new friend? I haven't seen her around here. Your mom's just like, where'd the cat go, though? Why does this girl have cat ears? That's fine. I should have, but I didn't think... I forgot what this character looked like. It's been a while, Axel. So you have an ally to help you through your adventure. Now, let me give you some tips about allies. The only place you can call for your allies is inside a dungeon. As you advance deeper into the dungeon, it may become so hard that you can't finish it without some help. When you run into some situations that you can't handle on your own, it's a good idea to get help from an ally. They'll be happy to help you. However, you are the only one with the power of the Amelia. That can break the seal of Atlas, so hold on. Ha ha ha. This old man needs to die in fire. So we're gonna go back to the dungeon, we're gonna cross that thing that we couldn't cross before because we didn't have a cat. And I think that's where I'm gonna call us after that. Find some, find some. She's not annoying at all, is she? Hey! Alright, well with that, we made it through quite a bit, like, what uptime we got now. Hey, 2 hours and 32 minutes, I didn't realize I'd gone that long, wow. Yeah, we made it through about, like, I'd say we're about two, about two, about 2/3 of the way through the first dungeon. Dog was barking. But with that, it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did. We'll definitely be doing this again. I'm probably going to be switching it to Wednesdays every week now, just for easiness. This was just convenient this week because I'm going to be busy tomorrow. But this was fun. Until next time, keep your torches lit, delve deep, have fun.